Relationships are built on trust and communication, but when there is a shift in behavior, I think you need not to let it slide off, but you need to open up to your partner for a healthy relationship. In today's video, I'm here to tell you through signs that clearly shows that your partner is secretly leaving the relationship. Stay tuned, buckle up, and I'll be right back. Hi, you're welcome back to my channel. My name is Mickey. This is my YouTube channel, The Moment with Michael. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and also share. Today I'm here to tell you through some signs that clearly shows that your partner is secretly leaving the relationship. Sign number 1, they've stopped fighting with you. At times you could remember those heated arguments between you two. I think the little things that normally sparkle an issue between you two, which normally cause a debate. But when all those kind of arguments just slide off or just quench, I think you need to worry about it. That is when your partner, normally try to let certain issues that normally cause a debate between you two just slide off. When these signs really happen, I think this is not just a relief tone, or you need to call it, let's say, a relief, or your partner doesn't want any kind of quarrel between you two. No. If you see these signs, it's really a huge red flag. You could tell that your partner is some kind of a person who always tries to debate on the little issues that normally comes up between you two. But when all these stops, that shouldn't make you happy, or that shouldn't tell you that your partner is not maybe in the mood, or in the mood to fight, or any other thing. I'm not saying maybe if someone is in the mood to fight, or your partner is in the mood not to fight, means that it's a huge red flag. But you could tell that your partner has been quiet for so long, which shouldn't be a praise to you that you are living a healthy relationship. But this is a huge red flag that needs to tell you that your partner has emotionally or mentally checked out from the relationship. If you see this sign, I think you need to have a honest discussion with your partner so that you guys will have a healthy relationship. Sign number 2, they no longer talk about the future. If your partner suddenly does not talk about the future between you two, I think this is really a sign that normally have to tell you that your partner has really checked out from the relationship. You could tell that at times you guys normally go out for vacations. When there is a holiday, you guys try to go out and have fun. But all of a sudden, your partner is no more coming together for you guys to do the same. This is really a huge red flag. You could tell that if someone has mentally checked out from a relationship, they no longer involve themselves in the relationship any longer. That is when there is an event or anything, or let's say you guys come together to talk about the relationship, how you guys want to take the relationship afar, how you guys want the relationship or the future of the relationship to be like, they try not to talk about it. But they have to let you know that your partner has really checked out from the relationship emotionally and even physically as well. At times you could tell from their language, they normally shift in a language that instead of them using a word like we, now they are using a personal pronoun like I. This have to tell you that yes, it's a huge red flag when your partner, you guys come together concerned about the future of the relationship. They normally use a word like I in the relationship instead of them concerning you into the relationship or adding you into the future tense of the relationship. They normally think about themselves. They become a little bit selfish about themselves in the relationship. When you see this, I think this is a fair enough for you not to let it slide off, but you need to talk about it. You need an open discussion or an open communication between you and your partner to talk about it, to have a good and a healthy relationship. Sign number 3, they no longer spend much time with you. An obvious sign your partner is planning to secretly leave the relationship is when they try to come up with a lot of excuses to avoid spending my time with you. At times, they normally come up with them being so busy at work and a whole lot of things that has normally, bombard them to be busy. But if you pay much attention to it, you could tell that they are not that kind of busy, but they are trying to avoid you, not to spend much time with you. And even at times when you guys are closer, when you guys are closer or spending time together, they try not to pay attention to you all the time. They try always to be on their phone, try to make a little unnecessary things that wouldn't make them pay attention to you. I think this is really, I don't even think this is really a huge red flag when you see these signs that your partner is avoiding not to spend much time with you. At times, you guys normally go out on a date, have late night movies together and a whole lot of stuff. But now those things are being abolished. Those things are no more, being experienced in the relationship anymore. I think you need to pay attention to the actions of your partner when you see this sign. When you see this sign, I think you need not to let it slide off, but to spot it, and you guys to come together or voice it or be allowed, so that the relationship will be a healthy one for you two. Sign number 4: they don't initiate love making anymore. You could tell that from the scratch of the relationship, your partner is someone who couldn't keep his or her hands off you all the time, but all of a sudden all these has just dropped down. It is not happening anymore. Maybe your partner has emotionally checked out or something, or is no more interested in the relationship. But I think you shouldn't jump into conclusion into that. Maybe they have a long day, they've been stressed out from work and all sort of things, but that could be the issue. But when you guys are about to have sex or intimacy, you are the only person who tries to make the first move. We shouldn't be that way. It should be in the sense that both of you are interested in making love together. But when one always tries to make the first move, it makes the other seem to be in the relationship, as in the other partner is no more interested into the relationship. But when you see this sign, this is a huge red flag. When you see it, that they don't normally try to initiate love making to you anymore. You could tell that both of you, when there's time for you guys to have intimacy, your partner is so eager to come to you, to your end, or you to his or her end, for you guys to have some good and a lovable moment. But when all these are not happening anymore, they try to get themselves so busy telling you a whole lot of stuff. But when you see this sign, I think an open communication is going to help you guys to have a good and a healthy relationship. Sign number 5: they are no longer affectionate with you. When your partner is planning to leave the relationship, you could notice a sudden chill in their behavior in the relationship. You could tell that your partner is one type of person who always, try to cuddle, kiss you, hug you all the time. You guys normally hold hands when you are escorting him or her to anywhere. But all of a sudden, such gestures are not happening again. When you see this sign, this is a huge red flag that your partner is not even physically checked out, but emotionally he or she has just checked out. This sign is a clear sign that your partner is really planning to leave the relationship. You can honestly say that your partner is one type of person who all the time you guys go on a stroll, try to have an affection. Both of you have an affection together and everything, but all of a sudden such things are not occurring anymore. You shouldn't see it to be like it's just nothing, or you shouldn't let it just slide off. This is a huge red flag where your partner is actually doing that. When even you guys are going on a stroll, he or she doesn't hold your hands anymore. There's no cuddling, there's no kisses. You could tell that your partner is one type of person who comes all out, even in public, all out to just have an amazing time with you and a lot of stuff. But here lies the case, he or she is not doing that anymore. This is really a huge red flag when you try to spot it. But one advice I would normally give you is that you need not to just let it go like that. Try to have a discussion with him or her to see what is actually wrong. You need to have a normal discussion with her to see what is actually wrong with him or her in the relationship. Sign number 6: they appear busy all the time. A telltale sign that your partner is planning to leave the relationship is that they are always busy with something which is not of you. You could tell that from the scratch of the relationship or the start of the relationship, you guys always normally spend quality times together. You guys always normally go on the dates, try to have fun, go on holidays and a whole lot of stuff or visit places. But all of the sudden, things are not going like that anymore. This is a huge red flag when you see such things. At times, when you call them, they are always busy with work and a whole lot of things. They are always having something on their plate. When you call them or when you are having time with them, they try to ignore you and always be on their phone. When you see these signs, this is that your partner is planning to leave the relationship or try to distance him or herself from the relationship. You shouldn't let this just slide off. When you see this sign, you need to just open up. Sign number 7, you feel them pulling away from you emotionally. Another sign your partner is secretly planning to leave the relationship is when they don't try to pay attention to you anymore. They feel distance away from you. You could tell that your partner don't normally have a deeper conversation with you. He mentally checked out from you when he or she is beside you. You could tell that all the time when he or she is back from work, you guys have a daily conversation and all lots of stuff. But here lies the case. He or she is no more interested in your deeper conversations, try to ignore you. When you guys are together or having fun, he or she is always on the phone. Try not to have a conversation or try not to have fun with you any longer. This sign is really a huge red flag. I don't think when you see this sign, you should just let it just slide off or zone out like that. When you see this sign, it's a huge red flag. This have to tell you that your partner is planning to leave the relationship or planning to walk away without telling you. Your partner is a one-time partner that all the time you normally, have fun with. You normally try to, go out with. You normally try to have a nice time together. But now he or she has just zoned out, emotionally checked out from you. He or she doesn't want to pay attention to you anymore, doesn't want to go on a date with you anymore. When he or she is even physical, in your presence, mentally they've just checked out. When you see this sign that your partner is just zoned out from the relationship, it's really a huge red flag that you need to attend to it immediately. I know this video is really going to help you have a healthy relationship, but these signs I've listed to you is a signs that is really going to tell you that your partner has secretly walked out from the relationship. When you see this sign, you need not to panic. I think you need an open conversation or open, one-on-one chat with your partner. I honestly chat with your partner concerning about some of the signs or the worn out tissues in the relationship. My name is Mickey. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and also comment and share to grow the channel together. Peace out.